Very good morning, everyone. It's the 3rd of December 2014. I want to reflect a little bit on the year that has passed and a roundup as where things are and just a roundup for the year. We'll have a look outside and what is still growing and what I intend to grow and see where we're going from there. So many allotment holders in this area anyway, and I have known up and down the country, suffered from rust, and that's something in common we had. But otherwise it was a very good year because we had lots of rain at the beginning, and everyone is very happy. One thing that someone mentioned to me is that there's a painting behind me, and I picked that painting up in a skip the other day about 3 weeks ago, and I put it up in the greenhouse because I'm going to convert this into a little house where I can have tea and stuff like that. Is to have a look at it. Now, I cannot make the signature out on it, but it's there. So we'll leave that. It is an oil painting on canvas. It's something like Constable or Marsden Prophet, those type of things. I looked on the net and I could not see any of this type of painting. So if any of you know who this is, it's more than likely not an original. It's if somebody painted it, but it is original. It's not a reproduction as such. It is an oil painting on canvas. So there we go. That's something for you. We hop outside now and have a quick look around, and we'll leave it at there. I've lifted most of the stuff along this path. There's some scallions growing there, that's okay. There's still growing parsley, thyme and mint here. That will eventually come up soon after Christmas, I suppose. Nothing here. We're going down. We'll have a look at the winter garlic. Now the winter garlic is beginning to come. Some have come, some have not to come. At least we have about 10 of them there, so it's not too bad. That's good. We're moving across over here. Nothing of importance here. Just coming to here. Under this netting here is the asparagus, and they're dormant at the moment. We have some bitter beetroot, which I'm going to do today. Some have to take them up soon. They're going off colour, but when I had them up before, they're fine. I'm going to have 2 beetroot today. Some leeks here. There's about, I would suppose about 8 or 10 leeks, and we'll try to lift a couple of these today. Yeah. Just for making soup. Hard to get them up. Still got some carrots growing. This is a master carrot. He's standing up by himself. Got a few pulled up there because they will need to be taken up because the slugs will have them. But there's still a few carrots around. The leeks you have seen, there's about half a dozen left. Not too bad, and I'm taking those home. Moving on a little bit, this is where the grapes vine is, and they need to be pruned. I will be cutting those down today to size. Rosemary here. Along here there's some broccoli, still a few shoots. I think we'll be able to get enough for today's dinner, and that will be the end of the broccoli for this year. But there's a few bits there. I'll take it some night. I love broccoli, and it lasted quite a long time. Had them all through the year. In all, I had approximately 44 items between root vegetables, greens, and herbs, fruit trees growing last year. Not bad for a small area. Now, one thing I would mention is that something in common I had with everybody else that I talked to is that it wasn't a good year for onions and it wasn't a good year for leek. There's exceptions, of course, but a lot of people had rust, and I had rust. We treated it with neem oil. It cured a bit, and we still have leeks. I can eat them, but it compared to other years, leeks and onions were not all that good. Okay. Well, at the back I cut some trees, and you might have remembered that I had trees very high as that one up there. So there were elm trees, and the stumps are here, but that will be easy to take them out because they're only now about 8 foot high, but they were up there really high. A big job, and I've put lot of the wood in. I left a lot of the wood in here for cutting up for the winter for the barbecues. This is a quick look at the stump of this tree. It's quite big at the moment. It's about 8 feet high, something like that. It's about this tree here that we're looking at. It's about 2 meters, 2 meters, 3, something like that. About 8 foot high still, where I cut it off. That'll be easy to cut, so I cut it. But it was originally as high as that one up there. Really big. A lot of branches, debris, and I rescued quite a bit of the wood for the barbecues for the summer in there, and the wood actually is in the driveway behind here. So there we go. I've got sunlight coming in at last, and there's another one over there which I may very well take out. All right. So my place is away down in the far corner there, and I'm going to have a quick look at the pond that won the National Wildlife Prize 2 years ago. So we see it here. No ducks around today, but ducks and fish. Quite a nice pond. The heron comes and eats the fish, so there's no fish left. But it's a nice area, a wildlife area, and wildlife comes, the birds come to eat, and it's quite nice. The birds come to eat here. Pond is roughly, I would say, about 40 meters from that point all along up to there, and widthwise about 30 meters from there over to the end. So it's surrounded by nice wildlife, shrubbery and trees, places for people to eat, etc. We have kids come in here to see all the animals and the snails that comes from Britain. You see them all there. All the little amphibians and reptiles, little birdies. Yeah, there they are. So we all see them there. It's amazing. We have newts and we have lots of things in Britain. We'll see you then. Bye. Well, there you have it. That wraps up all my videos for this year. I might do one before Christmas if anything comes up. But that's it for the moment. Thank you very much for watching, and thank all the people that have subscribed and given me comments, etc. etc. It's been a pleasure, and come back soon again indeed. Bye bye for now. Bye.